Good morning, everybody. This is Judy here with my good buddy Natalie.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Natalie. And our special guest today, Ruthie. She's going to share with you her story about how skinny fiber has changed her life. Tell us about your story, Ruthie.
Okay. I'll go back just a little bit because I feel like it's important for people to know that when I entered into middle school, I was very excited to finally be large enough to buy a size 3 in the Misses jeans, and so that was like a really big deal to me because we were so small. However, that changed in the next few years, so I felt like it was important to get that in there. And so as high school came and went, and then life came and went, I kind of started just tacking on pounds. I've never been a very good eater. I've always drank pop. And whenever the French vanilla coffee and cappuccino, when the French vanilla cappuccino hit the restaurants, I was in big trouble because I was a waitress. And so they were always available. And so that kind of set me up even worse for more failure. And so I have to remember to look at your screen. And so I continued gaining pounds and gaining weight and researching what I should do, although I wasn't doing that, or what I should not do, although I was doing that. And time comes and goes, and I end up getting up to size 14 jeans. I don't know, I'd say probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. Well, no, not 5 years ago, about 4 years ago probably, because my youngest son just turned 5. So that was really hard on me. I've had a really, really, really hard time from the time over 12. I've just had a really hard time with it. And I was come across skinny fiber testimonies on Facebook, and I read them for about 3 weeks before I decided to do anything about it. And but I did. They were real pictures of real people in their real houses, and so that was very convincing to me that they weren't professionally touched or anything. You could tell. And they weren't chemicals, and so that was exciting to me because I hate chemicals. I'm scared to death of any diet pill that has chemicals in it or the heart stimulants and stuff. So we ordered it. My husband and I both ordered skinny fiber, and we got it on June 10th, and we started on June 11th. I was size 14, and I just took my skinny fiber capsules 2 times every day. I took 2 capsules 2 times every day with 16 ounces of water, and I increased my water intake. I knew I was going to have to increase my water intake because I had been coached to increase it up to half my body weight in ounces of water, and so I planned that out so that I could do it. And so I started taking it, and then the very first day I had my cappuccino in the morning, and I took my skinny fiber at 11 o'clock with my water. And I've not had another French vanilla cappuccino since then. That was June 11th of last year. We're almost at a year. I just didn't want it. I don't know how to explain that. I've tried to get off of it several times, tried to walk away several times, never could make it. And it was just, I don't know. I just didn't. That afternoon, got there, and I just wanted another glass of water. So it was pretty cool for me. That night, I still had some pop with my husband. Dr. Pepper was our drug of choice. And so we got a great big one like we always did, and we shared it, and we did that for, we continued doing that for a while. And it was about 10 days later that I had my last pop, and I didn't realize it on that day. It was about 3 days after that that I realized that I'd had my last pop at about 10 days because it was on a Friday, and then Monday I'd realized I'd gone the whole weekend and hadn't wanted any pop, hadn't wanted any, and so that was super cool for me. And I was eating less food in my different in all of my meals. I was eating less. I was already not able to eat as much in a setting, and especially not if I had taken my skinny fiber. I actually tried that once or maybe twice, and just absent-mindedly, just setting my plate like I used, always did, and eat it without thinking about it. And oh my goodness, I was miserable afterwards. Did not do that anymore. But and so time came and went, and my first check-in, I say check-in, but I did a 2-week picture, and the part right here, right below my bust, from there to my waistline was already starting to go down. When I seen the picture, it made me cry. And then and I don't remember what my measurements or anything was at that time. It wasn't like significant, especially not the pounds. The pounds wasn't a whole lot at that point, but there was a difference in my body, and so that was super cool for me. And so then at 30 days, I was down 12 inches and 8 pounds, I believe. 15 pounds and 8.5, 15 inches and 8.5 pounds is what I was down. And so then I kind of started going along, and about every month or two, I just started dropping pant sizes. I don't remember like my pounds going along through there. I started out at 189 pounds. Most people did not know that by looking at me. They didn't know that I weighed 189 pounds. I've always carried my weight very well. And so whenever I got to my size 4, I had went in to get another pair of jeans, size 6 jeans, because I only had one pair, and I needed 1 or 2 more pair, you know. And so, well, the size 4 was right there, right next door, you know, just right there. So I thought, well, I'll try them on and just see how they fit. So I got a couple pair off the rack. I took them into the dressing room, and I pulled them up my legs, up my thighs. I didn't shimmy. I didn't have to shimmy into them. And I stood up, and I buttoned them, and I zipped them, and I thought I was going to explode. Whenever I actually closed my mouth and screamed just a little bit inside here so that they wouldn't throw me out as some crazy woman. But so anyway, that was super exciting for me. I spent years thinking if I could just get back to size 8, I would not complain about my body anymore if I could just get back to an 8. And 8 came and went so fast I didn't even have time to remember that I used to say that. So I'm really excited about that. I was in a size, that was in November, and I was in a size 2 in December. I have lost over 50 pounds now. That was as of February. Right now I'm kind of averaging between 50 and 54 pounds depending on how much salt I've eaten lately. So that's where I am now, and I'm super excited. I am just 3 days, I believe, away from my 1-year mark, so I'm pretty excited about that. I have no intentions of ever going back from Skinny Fiber. I plan to take it as a supplement, like it's intended, for the rest of my life here on Earth because of what it does inside my body. I'm just very thankful for it.
Do you have a picture of your results that you can share with us?
Yes, I do.
You've done so amazingly well.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that is just amazing.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
So that is my June 14th, and that picture there is actually taken, I believe, in February.
The change is just amazing. I mean, you were never really very large, but the change in your stomach is just incredible.
If I had used the picture that you can see in the same outfit in my shorts, you can see that it is all even at, I believe it was 60 days even, there was already a change in my circumference and my legs, which has always been a big deal. My legs have always been larger than the rest of my body, and even in my legs there was a huge difference. After, I believe it was just 30 days, you could already see my short legs getting loose around my thighs. So that was pretty cool too.
Wow, you should be so.
You dropped a little booty there too.
Yes, you did. Man, you should be so proud of yourself.
Oh yeah.
I say all the time that this Skinny Fiber is the one deal that you can be happy to lose your butt on.
That is just
True.
fabulous.
True. Has it helped you with anything other than just your weight loss?
I don't have any health issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I was trying to go back to me. I don't have any health issues or anything. I've always been healthy. I'm very thankful for that. So I don't. There we go.
Hi.
Hi. I couldn't remember how to get back. But anyway, so I haven't ever had any health issues with anything. I feel better. I feel more energetic. I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be, you know, the only health things that have, you know, been for me. So but I'm very thankful for. I cannot even begin to express. I've always struggled with feeling inferior to anybody that's around me, and so when you are overweight, that in our society today, that adds even more pressure to somebody who already struggles with trying to feel equal. around people that they're standing around with. So to me, losing the fat off of my body has just been, I can't even explain how huge it is. It is definitely huger, I know it's not a word, but than what my size was. So
you mentioned you didn't have any health problems when you started on Skinny Fiber. And I think that is something important to address because it seems like you did start to drop those inches pretty quickly.
Yes.
When you have health problems, that will cause your body to want to hang on to the fat,
Yes.
and the Skinny Fiber will actually get into your system and help your body to realize that you're still going to be healthy when you let go of that fat. So I think it's important. If you do have health issues, you just have to remain consistent because it is going to help you. It may not be as fast as it has helped Ruth with no health problems, but it's definitely going to help you overall with everything.
Yes, absolutely. That is something that I feel like is very important. Is for anybody I feel like it's very important for somebody that if they're taking Skinny Fiber to take it like as if it was medicine, to take it on their schedule every day, no matter what, because it is all natural. It's the same thing as food. Our body needs the nutrients out of the food. If we don't eat food every day, our body's not getting new nutrients every day. And the stuff that is in Skinny Fiber is natural and is actually, regularly consumed by people in those areas where that stuff grows freely. So I think it is very important for people to understand that it is a supplement that does need to be taken on a regular basis every day.
I agree. Well, thank you so much for being on here with us today. It's nice to finally meet you. I have definitely shared your before and afters before and your written testimony. So it's really great to actually hear you say it in your own words. That's so awesome. You've got so much spirit. I just love that. You're a go-getter. Happy. It's awesome. Well, I just want to say that if this testimony of Ruth has touched anybody, or maybe somebody it might touch and could benefit from Skinny Fiber, I encourage you to share this video with your friends and also get back to the person that shared it with you in case you're interested in trying Skinny Fiber.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ruthie. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.